Hey there, this is Katherine, and I am sharing a card kit from Recollections that I picked up in my local Michael's recently. This card kit contains enough components to make 10 cards. I chose this one because it's all about thank you. There were two other boxes, and one of them was for birthday, and another one looked like a get well thinking of you. So out of the three, I chose the thank you because I always need thank you cards. And this box has a magnetic closure so you can reuse it, which is nice. And it's a nice sturdy box, you can see. It comes with a stamp set, some gold, gorgeous heart embellishments, 10 cards, and it also includes envelopes, which is nice. And then there's ephemera and some ink, some little small ink kind of spot things, little small ink cubes, I guess you could call them. And so I'm gonna flip through and show you everything you get in there. There's also a little package of glue, a little container of glue, and which I'm going to use in this video. So that's really all you need. You don't have to have anything else except a stamp block if you want to stamp, and some glue, maybe some scissors. So you really could just get going with this pretty quickly and easily. So I'm getting my cards together, and I've got them to show, and then also there are the ephemera is so pretty too. Oh, but there are these little layering pieces. They call them, I think, scrapbook paper on the box. But these gorgeous papers, there's two of them, although I got a bonus one in that one, the green one. I got a third one, which was a nice surprise. So enough for the 10 cards, and then we'll flip through this ephemera. There's a good amount of ephemera. I was very pleased with the quality of it. The content, the number of them was a lot. And so just beautiful. Lots of gold foil, as you can see on some of these. Look at those gorgeous scalloped pieces and these cute little wreaths. There's some tags and then more thank yous. These beautiful flowers. The shading is really pretty with this blue. I think that's what ultimately helped me make my decision. The thank you I definitely wanted, but I just loved the color scheme on the box for this. And those big hearts with thank you cut into them. So pretty. So I'm going to get started and make all of these cards. The first three that I'm going to make are going to be the ones that are on the front of that box. You can see in the top right hand corner, I've laid out the pieces that they have used to create those cards, and I'm going to recreate those for the first three that I make. So I also am going to bring in some foam dimensionals. These are from Stampin' Up, the ones that if you've watched me or you're subscribed or seen any of my stuff, I'm always using these foam dimensionals. They're my favorite thing in the entire world. For card making, I really cannot live without them, and I've been using these for, gosh, I don't know, probably since they created them by Stampin' Up. I have a dear friend that I purchased them from, and they're awesome. So I'm using that, and then I'm going to lay out my I'm so thankful for you. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on that one side so it will adhere to the card. So this one I'm going to trim down a little bit on, there's not a measurement, so I'm just kind of guesstimating based on the card size. I think I cut that to 3, and then I'm going to take off maybe 3/4 of an inch, half inch off of here, and to recreate the second card. I love the kind of a navy. It's really a navy. It's a little hard to see on the camera. There's a beautiful navy, and then I'm going to take my glue and adhere this down a little bit lower because they've got that the polka dotted piece kind of hanging off at the top and the bottom overlapping. So I'm just going to glue that stripe piece down, and then I'll come back and add this piece on top. Kind of like a banner almost without the tail. Gives a nice little bit of interest, the change in sizes. So I've got the thank you. I'm going to pop this up with some foam and gently lay it on the card and glue down my banners. And I'm trimming them off just a little bit because I don't think they'll need to be that long. So I'm just going to stick those up there and tighten up press down on that thank you to get it to adhere. And then there in the picture, there are 3 hearts. I'm choosing to use the large ones on this. And they're kind of soft, which I like. They're not really, really hard like sometimes epoxy dots are. So next I'm moving on to the third one, the thank you, and I'm going to lay it onto this gorgeous striped card. I think the striped card base is my favorite card base. I'd love for you to tell me at the end of the video in the comments which card base you like the best out of all the patterns, but I think that one is probably my favorite. So I'm going to add some more foam. The foam is going to be on pretty much every card. And then I'm going to add the thank you to the right of here with a little dot of glue so it will stick to that flower bouquet. And then these adorable butterflies. I'm going to finish off with a few of the hearts. I've lost my pokey tool, obviously, so it's going to take me a second to get it in position. And then now I'm just going to make them however I want. But I definitely wanted to show you how easy those were, those first three. And they do have the inspiration for sure. So you could use that same pattern on all the cards if you wanted to make it really, really simple. So I'm going to add a few of the little hearts on that one. And that was a quick and easy one. And then this next one, I've got more glue on here. And I'm going to glue that onto this beautiful patterned piece. And then again, the big thank you coming up on here. Honestly, I didn't want to use them. They're so cute. I wanted more of them. I wanted to keep them. They were so, so cute. But, you know, the show must go on, as they say. So I've got a piece of this leftover ribbon that was on a spool from a craft thing I did recently. So I decided to add that. I love the sheer ribbon. It's such a beautiful look on cards, and I love that you can still see through it to the back of the card, so you're not blocking it too much, which I enjoy. I added a little flower to that, and I'm going to come in with some more hearts. And that's going to be it on this one. Moving on, got this beautiful, that gold scalloped, it's kind of embossed. You can see that it's got that beautiful frame going around it. So, so nice, so high quality. And then these gorgeous blue leaves. I love when people go kind of out of reality. You know, normally you'd see a beautiful green flower or green foliage, but I love when designers think outside the box like this and use different colors, because we're all artists and we can make things whatever color we want. They don't have to be always realistic. So that's kind of fun. So I'm loving that, digging that blue for sure. I'm going to add another thank you on there, and then I'll come back with a larger heart. That's it. Okay, it's going quick now. We're moving right on. I've got another one with this beautiful pink paper, and I'm going to use these two little bouquets of just foliage. I don't think I've used these yet on the cards. And another tag, which is a lot of fun. I'm trying to decide how I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to lay down those green leaves first, and then I'll come back with that I'm so thankful for you. And I'm going to add some ribbon to my tag as well. And then we'll move on to adding the thank you as well. So I've got this gold ribbon I'm going to tie on there, and I'll pop that up with some dimensionals, and then I'm going to add that beautiful flower with the blue leaves. So pretty. And another thank you. Thought that worked well, the black against that navy. And that will be it on this one. So quick and so easy. Okay, moving on. Got the black and white polka dot, and then this striped blue and green, which I thought was fun, a nice contrast for sure. I'm going to use up another one of those bouquets with the strawberries, and I'm going to, of course, just glue that straight down, but I will pop up the thank you for all you do with some foam dimensionals, and then add a few more of the flowers. So pretty. So I love these thank you for all you do. That would be so pretty on anything. You could use that in scrapbooking too. It's just a fun, I like that size of card that they included. And then another heart to finish that one off. And we're getting close to the end. Here's some banners that I'm going to use. These, whoops, lost the top. I had a runaway dimensional piece that wanted to jump into the picture, and so I'm trying to get it off. And then I've got my thank you coming up here in this beautiful foil, and I'm going to pop that up to add some dimension, and another butterfly on here. These butterflies are beautiful. And then I'm trying to decide where to put this flower. I had a hard time for a second deciding, and then I finally chose a side, and then I'm going to come back and fill in with a few hearts. And that's it. We did make it to the end. Thank you for staying with me if you did. I so enjoyed this kit. I love the size of the cards. I love the content. And then I definitely love the color scheme. It was very different and a lot of fun. So I picked this up in my local Michaels. I will link it in the description. Let me know, again, in the comments, your favorite card base, what color you liked best. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope that you'll subscribe and like and share, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks so much.